My cat just like came ripping out of that closet and scared the fuck out of me, and I don't know what he's flipping out about right now, but it is not great. There's like some kind of ghost in the room or something. I don't even fucking know, but he's losing his shit. Hey everybody, my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tag video because I was tagged in something. Actually, I'm going to be doing the Wheel of the Year tag. I was tagged by Jade at Jaded Reader, but the original video was done by Crescent Moon Reads, and I will link both of those videos down below. Like I said, this is the Wheel of the Year tag, and it takes various Sabbats, which are like, they mark the seasons and various points in the year in like pagan tradition, and I don't know a ton about that, so I might mispronounce them or say something stupid, and if that's the case, I apologize, but I do think these are really, really well thought out questions, and I really like them, so I'm just gonna do it anyway, and hopefully not sound like a jackass. Question number 1. Imbolc. New beginnings, rebirth, moving into spring. What new to you book series are you anxious to start? I took this to mean series that I am excited to start, and that series is the Wayfarer series by Becky Chambers. I've heard nothing but amazing things about those books from like literally everybody, and it's science fiction written by a woman with a really cool varied cast of characters, and I'm expecting them to be so good, and I'm planning on reading them very soon. Question 2. Ostara. Perfect balance, light coming to defeat dark, the first day of spring. Name a book with a happy ending. And for this I have chosen Holes by Louis Sachar. This book, first of all, when I was trying to think of an answer for this question, I realized I don't read a lot of books with happy endings, and that probably says something about me as a person, but fuck it. But this book is like a middle grade book, and it is pretty miserable for most of the way through, but it ends up with like exactly the ending you would want for these characters, and it just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy at the end. Question 3. Beltane. Vitality and fertility. The peak of spring heading into summer. It is a time for passion and love. Name your favorite passionate couple, and this can be canon or not. I went with a canon couple, and I can't go for 3 videos without talking about these books, so, you know, whatever. But I have chosen Dave and Amy in the John Dies at the End books. These books are so good, and if you haven't read them, what are you doing with your life? Like, I get that not everybody knows about these, but they are so good. But Dave and Amy are like this awesome couple that kind of just starts out as like people who barely know each other, and then you see their relationship grow. And I like them both individually as characters, and I love them together, and their relationship is just like full of respect and love, and it's so fucking beautiful, and it's not something you would necessarily expect to find in a book that like doesn't even kind of take itself seriously, so yeah, you should read those. Number 4, Litha. Longest day. The sun is in full power, life is full, and it is time to celebrate before we begin the descent into the dark of the wheel. What book or character makes you feel most ready to party? I'm a really big party animal, as you guys could probably tell from everything I've ever said or done. The answer for this I've chosen is Scott Pilgrim, like the book series. Just makes me feel like going to like house shows and parties, and I don't know, it's just like full of like music and video game references and like cheesy comic stuff, and it's just like so much fun the whole time you're reading it, even when it gets kind of like deep and dark. I love these. I love them very much. Number 5, Lammas. First harvest. Moving into autumn. The first grain is harvested. What tasty treat in a book would you love to be able to pull from the pages to eat? And for this I have chosen the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books. I'm rereading these now for the first time since like high school, and I had forgotten how much fucking fun these books are. They're like not necessarily like high art, but they're fucking hilarious. They like make me laugh out loud, and there's like a legitimate sci-fi story in here. And the Pangalactic Gargle Blaster is apparently the greatest drink in existence. And honestly, the description of it sounds disgusting, but I want to try it. Is that weird? Probably. I don't know. Whatever. That was very loud. That's what you get for those like Barnes & Noble classics. That book is like 20 fucking pounds. Whatever. It's fine. Number 6, Mabon. Perfect balance. Dark coming to defeat light. The first day of autumn. A time of reflection on the year's fruition. What is a project you are proud of that you have recently made progress in? I'm really proud of how this channel is doing, actually. I feel like I've had a decent amount of growth in the little bit of time I've been here, and that's like really awesome. I feel like I've met some really cool people that I had never talked to before, and I've been having a really good time with it. But beyond YouTube's, I've also recently made some progress just in my actual life. We've had some stuff kind of go down, and my house has been just like a fucking disaster. We had to empty out our storage unit, and all of our stuff was just everywhere. And I'm finally getting to the point that my house almost looks like people could live in it again. And that, to me, as a person who gets like legitimate anxiety attacks from having too much clutter around, is a fucking amazing feat, and I'm really excited about it. Number 7, Samhain. All Souls Night, the point of death in the wheel, the boundary between worlds is thinnest, time to honor ancestors. Name a book that represented your ethnic heritage, or if you haven't read one yet, say what ethnic ancestry you'd like to see in a book. Of books that I've read that I think really well represent my extraordinarily Irish heritage, I've really enjoyed Over 9 Waves, which is a collection of Irish mythology and folklore that was compiled by Marie Haney. It was really interesting. It's a lot of stuff I didn't know before. It's a nonfiction. The book that I am hoping to read that I will like even more is Irish Tales of Terror, which is a collection of like horror and mystery stories by Irish authors, and it involves like fairies and Irish magic, and I don't know, I feel like this will be like a fun read that's like horror, mystery, that also has some culture sprinkled in, and I think it'll be really good. And question 8, Yule. Deepest dark. Darkness is in peak, and we wait for the light to return. What book dealt with a very heavy topic, but ultimately relayed a message of hope? The book I've chosen for this question is Room by Emma Donoghue, which deals with some really, really dark shit. It deals with topics of like kidnapping, rape, imprisonment, and the ultimate escape from the imprisonment, and then it just ends on this really positive, hopeful message, and I really, really enjoyed it when I read it a few years ago. I didn't think of anybody to tag in this because I'm trash, but if you want to do this, you should do it. It's a really good set of questions. It's a lot of stuff that you don't see in a lot of other tag videos, and I think that the descriptions are all really beautiful, and it kind of helps you learn something about the different Sabbats, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, if you're watching this, I tag you. I guess that's it for me. I'm feeling exceptionally weird today, like awkward and strange, but yeah, like this video if you like it. Talk to me about any of these books in the comments, or about other books that you think would fit these questions in the just talk to me in the comments. Subscribe, find me on the social medias. Have a great day. Bye.